Good morning. It is Thursday. Thursday is always chair yoga. This week we are inspired by the Prithvi Mudra, which you take by taking your ring finger and your thumb together, turning your hands up towards the sky and bringing them down in front of your body. This is the gesture of the earth. And so this week's practices have been focusing on grounding poses. Join me at the mat or the chair. So, whatever chair you pick to do yoga in, what's important are two factors. Well, three. One factor, that it's comfortable enough to do yoga in. It does not have to have a back. You can have a chair with a back or a chair without a back. Some people do chair yoga using those chairs that train you how to do inversion poses. So it doesn't have to have a back. But you do have to be able to have a chair that doesn't move. Placing it on the mat really helps. If you're using a metal folding chair or plastic folding chair, I would suggest metal versus plastic because it's more stable. And make sure that the rubber feet are on the bottom so that they can't move and so that they don't damage your mat. And in terms of the height of the chair, as you can see, I have my feet on a block. And the reason I have my feet on blocks is because the chair is actually too tall for me. If I turn around to the side, look what my toes do. So I need to be able to ground my feet and still have my thighs parallel with the ground when we move around on the chair. So to take the Prithvi Mudra, you take your ring finger to your thumb, you extend all of your fingers, turn your hand upside down and extend your arms. But you might find yourself rounding your shoulders. So inhale your shoulders up, bring them back down, and then extend your arms. This is a pose, frankly, that's easier to do when we are sitting cross-legged or in easy Sukhasana or in Lotus. So if you want to take one of those poses right now while sitting in the chair, feel free. I think that I will. I have enough space on my feet that I can bring both of my feet up. So I'm actually going to just take half lotus while I'm here. Okay, so when you're sitting up, one of the benefits of this pose is that it helps us to focus on alignment and focus on our posture. And it naturally does that when you draw those shoulders down, draw your neck up. So if you keep your shoulders from rolling forward, but instead roll them back and down, you automatically improve your posture. The idea behind this mudra is that you will take it for 10 minutes a day, closing your eyes and meditating in this mudra. So I invite you now to close your eyes, and I invite you to begin breathing in and out of your nose. And as you breathe in and out, I additionally invite you to begin to focus on expansion of the belly on your inhalation and contraction of the belly, drawing the belly button inward on your exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, expand the belly. And exhale, draw it back in. While you are inhaling and exhaling, I will talk about this mudra a little bit more. This mudra helps us to lower our blood pressure, to lower our stress, and to improve our elimination process. So when our stress levels are lower, when our nervous system is calmer, we are more likely to have a healthy digestive system. So this mudra is a really wonderful one to take when you are highly stressed, feeling a little frenetic, feeling a little bit uncertain, feeling the shifts of change. This is a grounding mudra that reminds us that we are connected to the earth. So as you take this mudra, as you sit here in meditation, imagine a brightly glowing red ball at the very root of your spine, in the root chakra, Muladhara. And imagine that glowing ball may be pulsating softly. Imagine that in the core of the earth, there is another red ball that mirrors the one at the base of your spine. It also is pulsating, and imagine that they are pulsating together in the same rhythm, reminding you that you are connected to the earth, tethered to the earth, drawn magnetically to the earth. So if you have any difficulties when you are meditating with sitting still, finding stillness, finding your breath, and just focusing on the moment, it always helps to visualize. Use a visual meditation such as I have just described to you. The root chakra is the base, the foundation. This is the chakra that closely aligns with the age period of 0 to 3. It is the chakra that reminds us or correlates with our most basic of needs: shelter, safety, nurturing, security, nourishment. So when this chakra is poorly aligned, then it is difficult to engage in any of the life tasks or values that are above it. If we don't feel safe, if we don't feel secure, if we don't feel rooted, if we feel that our circumstances are shifting, it is difficult to be creative, to set intentions, to connect with others, to give voice to what we feel, to look inward, and even to connect with our universe. So this is a wonderful mudra to take when you're feeling that your circumstances make you feel a little frenetic, a little untethered. And when you're taking this mudra, you just focus on the now, on the here and on the now. You can be mindful of what your body posture is while you're taking this mudra. You can be mindful of what your body is doing, the signals it is sending, the quality of your breath, how well it moves. What your heart rate is doing. What your consciousness feels like when you draw your attention towards the third eye, the space between your eyebrows. When you breathe, I would like you to envision your breath beginning at the root of your spine. And as you inhale, you are growing it all the way to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, draw your belly in and exhale all the way down to the root of the spine. Inhale, draw your energy all the way up to the crown of the head. And on your exhale, draw it all the way back down, returning it to where it originated. As you inhale, expand your belly and your ribs and your chest. And as you exhale, allow them all to contract. Take another inhale. And exhale, release this mudra. And find stillness in your gaze, finding that drishti gaze where your eyes are about half open, gazing softly in the distance. If you have taken Lotus or Sukhasana, go ahead and release that pose as well. And place your feet flat on the floor, or in my case, on my blocks. Let's inhale our hands out and up. Draw the shoulder blades together as we widen the collarbones. And then exhale, draw our hands out and down. Inhale our hands out and up. And exhale them out and down. Inhale the hands out and up. Holding your hands overhead, draw your shoulders down. Root your sits bones down into your chair. Feel the connection with the chair, with the earth. Feel the strength of that rising up your body, strengthening all of your core muscles. Lift up your crown, lift up your heart center, and draw your shoulders down. Take another inhale and reach your hands high. Exhale, float them back down. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, start twisting to the right, drawing your right arm behind you. Take your left arm onto your right leg and just turn to the right. I have my right arm wrapped around the back of my chair. Twisting poses are good for facilitating digestion and eliminating stress. And they massage our internal organs. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your hands out and overhead. And exhale, bring your left arm behind you as you bring your right arm to your left leg and turn to the left. Inhale. And exhale, twisting. Inhale. Exhale. Take another inhale. And then exhale, return to the front and inhale your hands overhead. And exhale, float your hands back down. Let's take half moon in our sitting position. Move your body over to one side of the chair. I'm moving mine to the right and placing my left hand on the chair. Inhale your hand out to the side. Bring your arm up alongside your right ear and then curl over to the left. Extending your right arm, extending your entire side body. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, draw your right shoulder back, rotating your shoulder up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arm, stretching your whole right side body. And then exhale, float that right arm down. Move over to the left side of the chair. Place your right arm on the chair. Inhale, drawing your left arm out to the side and up alongside your left ear, curling over to the right. Exhale, rotate your right shoulder up and draw your left shoulder back. Rotate your chest up and draw your left shoulder back. Inhale, reaching. And then exhale. Inhale, reach, stretching out your entire left side body. And then exhale, draw that left shoulder back. One more inhale. And then exhale, floating that down. Let's inhale our hands up again. And then on our exhale, let's bring our hands out to the side, draw our torso down to the tops of our legs, and then drop our hands. Inhale, draw your crown of your head forward as you draw your shoulders back, anchoring your hands against your shins. And then on your exhale, laying across your legs, drop your crown. Feel the pull of the earth on the crown of your head, drawing your head down, releasing tension from your neck. Maybe you want to shake your head or nod it. Maybe you want to do mini circles just to loosen up those muscles in the neck and release any hold, any tension. Take a nice inhale. Fully exhale. And then inhale, bring your hands out to the side, lifting up the heart center as you go, and bring your hands overhead. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale the hands down. Inhale your hands out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Torso over the legs, drop the hands, drop your crown. Inhale into a flat spine, drawing the crown of your head forward. Exhale down. Inhale, bring your hands out to the side, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take chair pose. Chair is a pose that stimulates the root chakra, stimulates the solar plexus, the root, the heart. However, let's focus on the root chakra, really anchoring your sits bones down into your chair. And what I'd like you to do is move slightly forward on your chair, still keeping your feet firmly on the ground. And then what I want you to do is inhale your hands up, lift your hands as high as you can and draw your shoulders down, lifting up the heart center. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, keeping your arm bones moving back towards your ears, move your body forward, hinging at the hips. Keep your heart lifted, strengthening all the core muscles of your back. Draw your belly button in, keeping your front core muscles engaged. You may feel a little bit of shaking of your torso as those muscles all start firing off, but this is very good for your spinal alignment in keeping with this mudra. And chair pose is excellent for strengthening the legs. So even though you're sitting in the chair, you may even feel that your thighs are engaged. Take an inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, circle your hands down, bringing them to heart center. Now, the next pose that I want to take that's truly a grounding pose is Goddess. So to move into Goddess, what we're going to do is continue to sit near the front of the chair. Make sure your sit bones are well activated on the chair. I'm moving my blocks out in alignment with my feet because I need to have my feet grounded. So what you want to do in Goddess is move your knees out as far as you can and draw your knees back in alignment with your toes, with your baby toes. Initially, just sit like this. Notice that my hands are grounded on my knees. Notice that the crown of my head is drawn up nice and tall. Just feel how on your lower back you are taking your muscles and drawing them together on your lower back, really below the lower back. Your gluteus muscles are drawing together, wrapping around your sacrum. So this is strengthening your pelvis and therefore strengthening your lower back. And you're using all of your core muscles to keep you in this wonderful posture. So you are strengthening all of your muscles. Inhale your hands up and then drop them back down into Goddess pose. So take your middle fingers, connect them to your thumb, flick your wrists up, bring your elbows down, and then draw your arm bones back in alignment with your shoulders. Drawing your shoulder blades onto the back, sitting up nice and tall, strengthening your back muscles, strengthening your pelvis muscles, strengthening your legs. Your thighs are probably firing off right now as you engage in this pose. Lift up the heart center as you draw your shoulders down. Feel how that changes your posture. Take one more inhale. Exhale, drop your hands down, and then release your legs. Feeling that nice release of your legs from that posture. Let's inhale our hands overhead. And then exhale, floating your torso down on top of your legs. Drop your crown. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. And then inhale, bring your hands out to the side and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale the hands down. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, swan dive, placing your torso across your legs. Place your left hand on your left foot. Take your right hand to your right hip. And again, twisting to the right. Taking another twist to wring out any stress, to massage our internal organs, to make our digestion and our elimination more effective. Take a nice inhale, fully exhale, inhale, and exhale, returning your right foot, hand to your right foot. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, drop your crown. Leave your right hand on top of your right foot. Take your left hand to your left hip and twist to the left. On this side, same as the other, we are wringing out our stress, massaging our internal organs, improving our digestive process and elimination process. Take one more inhale, fully exhale, inhale, and then exhale, return your left hand down to your left foot, inhale into a flat spine, and exhale down. Inhale, lift up your hands, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So let's take a little time out of the chair to do some sun salutations to start our day. Warm up our entire spine. Moving our chair into position. You can pick which side of the chair you're going to use as we go through our sun salutations today. If you find you need greater support, then you can turn your chair around and use the back of the chair as you go through your sun salutations. I'm going to use the seat of the chair today because I like to go a little bit deeper in. I do apologize, I'm getting messaged by a coworker, so I'll place my phone here while we go through sun salutations. Okay, so I'd like you to stand in Tadasana. Go ahead and take the Prithvi Mudra while we do that. Wrap your shoulders onto your back, draw your belly button in, lift up your heart center. Create a softness in your knees so that your tailbone can start to float down to the floor while you draw your belly button in. And just breathe softly and fully. Let's inhale our hands up, drawing the crown of our head up to the ceiling. And then on your exhale, draw your crown up as you float your hands down. Inhale your hands out and up. And exhale your hands out and down. Inhale your hands out and up. And then exhale with a slight bend to the knees. Swan dive forward, drawing the heart down towards the chair. Place your hands on the chair and continue to move down until your forehead is touching the chair. This is your forward fold. Inhale, pressing your arms up, drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Draw the crown of your head forward as you move into like a letter L on the chair. This is your inhale. Exhale, drop your crown and take your right foot back. We will take a high lunge. In this high lunge, you can have your knees bent as deeply as you need to or not deeply at all. So if you find you need to have a shorter stance, that's okay, and that's a reason why you might choose to use the back of the chair. I'm going to take a deeper bend. I'm going to inhale my heart center up, pressing my hands down on the chair, drawing the shoulders down. And then on your exhale, place your hands flat on the chair. Move your left foot back in alignment with your right foot and walk your hands forward. This is your modified downward dog. Take a nice inhale and fully exhale, allowing your heart center to descend to the floor. Inhale, take your right foot forward. Adjust your stance however you want. And inhale your heart center up. Exhale, draw left foot to join right. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, forward fold with your forehead to the chair. Take your left foot back on your exhale. Inhale your heart center up. And then on your exhale, take your right foot back to join your left, moving into your modified downward dog. Exhale, take your left foot back. Inhale your heart center up. And then exhale, bring right foot to join left. Inhale into a flat spine, drawing the crown of your head forward. Exhale your forehead down. Inhale, rise up, reverse swan dive, bringing your hands all the way up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift up your heart center. Exhale, your hands down. Inhale them up and overhead. Exhale, hands out to the side as you swan dive forward, placing your hands on the chair, dropping your forehead to the chair. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, take your right foot back and bend your left knee. Inhale your heart center up. Exhale, placing your hands on the chair. Move your left foot back to join your right. Take an inhale. And then on your exhale, take your right foot forward. Inhale the heart center up. Exhale, take left foot to join right foot. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. I need to respond to my coworker, sorry. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale the forehead down. Take your left foot back on the exhale. Inhale your heart center up. Exhale, take right foot back to join your left. Inhale into that modified downward facing dog. Exhale, take the left foot forward, adjust your stance. And inhale your heart center up. Exhale, take right foot forward to join the left. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Bring your hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, your hands down. Inhale, your hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands to the chair. Drop your crown. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, taking your right foot back. Bend your left knee. Inhale your heart center up. And then exhale, bring left foot back to join your right. In the modified downward dog, inhale. And then exhale, take your right foot forward. Inhale your heart center up. And then exhale, bring left foot to join your right. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale, drop your forehead. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bringing your hands out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale, the hands down. Inhale, the hands up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Drop your hands to the chair and drop your forehead. Inhale into a flat spine, drawing the crown of your head forward. Exhale down and take your left foot back. Inhale, lift up your heart center. Exhale, leaving your hands on the chair. Move right foot back to join left in modified downward facing dog. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring left foot forward. Inhale your heart center up. And exhale, bring right foot to join your left. Take a nice inhale. And exhale. Dropping your forehead. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. So one of the things I'm also doing this week is encouraging an opening of the back of the legs. So let's use the chair to move into pyramid pose. So place your hands on the chair, take your right foot back, and have your heel on the floor. So right now, your legs are just one in front of the other. They're like an upside down V with both of your toes pointed forward. So I want you to inhale the crown of your head forward. And then on your exhale, start to move your heart center down. Focus on drawing your left hip back as you bring your right hip forward. And just aim for having your body either parallel with the chair, or if you feel that you can bend more deeply, you can by drawing your heart center more forward and down. Keep your shoulders onto your back. And just breathe with intention. Take a nice inhale. Fully exhale, and then inhale, rise up. Take your right foot forward to join your left. Take a nice inhale. And then on your exhale, take your left foot back. Again, creating like that upside down triangle with your legs with both of your feet pointed forward. Inhale, draw the crown of your head forward. And then on your exhale, start to descend your heart center down, drawing your right hip back as you bring your left hip forward. You'll feel a concentrated stretch on either of your two hamstrings, but hopefully more on the front. If it's easier for you, you can also place your forearms on the chair and use that for support as you move into this. But continue the process of drawing the heart down and drawing the shoulders onto the back. Take another inhale, fully exhale, and then inhale, rise up. Sorry, everybody. I am responding to a coworker that needs me to fill in for her today. Inhale into a flat spine. Exhale your forehead down to the chair. And inhale, bring your hands out to the side and up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. So let's do a little bit of hip opening with our bodies in the chair. So move your chair back to the center of your mat. I'm going to gather my blocks again because I need those for height. So leaving your feet in position on the blocks or on the floor. I'm really sorry. There's just so much going on right now. Okay, let's start by opening up our right hip first. Take our right ankle, cross it over our left knee. And while we are in this position, what I want you to focus on is sitting nice and tall, allowing that hip to start to open up on its own. It's first thing of the day, you know, first real hip opener of the day. So it is okay if this is going to be your pigeon pose for the day. If you feel like your hip has sufficiently open to allow for movement, you can start to move your heart center forward, drawing your shoulders onto your back, concentrating your stretch on the back of your right hip. Continue to draw the heart center forward. Continue to draw the crown of your head forward. And just breathe with ease as you move into this pose. You can't force it. And you maintain stability of the spine and health of the spine by continuing to draw your shoulders away from the ears and onto the back. And when you do that, you may also find that it enhances the stretch along the outside of your right hip. Take another couple more breath cycles while you're in this position. And inhale, rise up. Exhale, dropping your right foot down to the floor. Take notice of the difference you might feel on that side now that you've opened it up a little bit. Take your left foot, cross it over, or your right knee. Cross your left foot over your right ankle. It doesn't make any sense. And again, still focusing right at this moment on sitting up nice and tall and allowing this hip to naturally open up. This may be the position that you want to be in for pigeon pose today, or you may discover that you can create a greater stretch by moving your heart center forward. So if you want to do that, join me now. You may find one side is more open than the other. And what I encourage you to do is make sure that you're always seeking balance in the body. So keep the same alignment principles of drawing the shoulders onto the back, drawing the heart center forward, drawing the crown forward, keeping the spine straight as you move forward. Continue to breathe. But when you have one side that is more open than the other, you might choose to limit the movement on that side to bring it to the level of the side that you're trying to open more fully. Yoga is like life. We are seeking balance in all things. So I encourage you to consider that metaphor. Consider it and how it helps you to move through your own life space with greater balance. Continue to breathe evenly and deeply, feeling that gentle opening of your left hip. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, drop your left foot down. Inhale, roll your shoulders up to your ears, bringing them back down. And just feel a sense of being grounded right now in this chair. Let's resolve any final tension that might be residing in our shoulders and our neck by inhaling the crown of our head up. And then on your exhale, drawing your shoulders back and down, drop your chin to your chest. We're going to do some neck rolls. So inhale your head in a circle to the right. When it arrives at the back, change that to an exhale and circle to the left and down. Inhale to the right, drawing the shoulders down. At the back, change that to an exhale and circle to the left. Inhale to the right. At the back, change that to an exhale and circle to the left. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. With your chin at your chest, inhale to the left. At the back, change that to an exhale and circle it down to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhaling to the right. Inhale to the left. And exhale to the right. Inhale to the left. And exhale to the right. Drawing your chin down. Inhale the crown of your head up. Draw your shoulders back and down. So let's move into Shavasana. We have about 10 minutes. And what I would like you to do is either stay in your chair comfortably, pressing your body back against the back of your chair so that you can relax your body. Or if you want, you can even get out of your chair. You can lay on the floor and place your shins on top of the chair. Or you can even lay with your legs up the wall. Or if it's your preference, you can take full Shavasana. Either way, I would like you to start to initiate the relaxation. First, close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, start to do a scan of your whole body. Start to focus your attention on the crown of your head and relax all the muscles and the skin on the top of your head. And then draw your attention to your forehead, smoothing out the skin on the forehead and the lines, and deeply relaxing your eyes, allowing them to sink more deeply into the sockets. Draw your attention to the skin on the top of your nose and on your cheeks, and relax all of that area. And then draw your attention to your cheeks and the skin above your ears, and relax all of those muscles. Relax your ears and relax your jaw. Draw your attention to your neck and relax all the muscles at the front of your neck and the back of your neck. And then draw your attention to the tops of your shoulders and the space between your shoulder blades and your chest muscles, and relax all of those muscles. Then draw your attention to your ribs, your arms, and your solar plexus muscles, and release any tension that you may be holding. Draw attention to your forearms and your hands, your lower belly, and your hips, and release all tension. Focusing on your thighs and your calves and shins, release any tension you may be holding in your legs. And finally, draw your attention down to your ankles and your feet, and release any remaining tension. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana for the next 5 minutes, and I will bring you back in with my voice. I invite you to return back. Start to integrate some movement in your feet and in your hands. And gently flutter your eyes open. Inhale your hands overhead. Exhale your hands out and down. Inhale them out and up. Exhale them out and down. And take one more inhale out and up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me this morning. We're nearly at the end of our week. You've made it this far. I invite you for the rest of this week to please take the Prithvi Mudra for 10 minutes per day. The light in me sees the light in you. The yogi in me honors the yogi in you. Namaste.